Hi everyone and welcome back. So today we're going to be reviewing KOLUMNO for the Nintendo Switch. Now, KOLUMNO was released on December 24th of 2020 and its regular list price is $1.99. Also, before we get started on the review, don't forget that if you like what you see, to please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Also, before we get started, I just want to let you all know that a review key was provided to me by the publisher of the game, but this is not a paid review and it will not affect my scoring of the game in any way. But I prefer just to be upfront with all of you and let you know that this was a review copy that was provided to me free of charge. Now, KOLUMNO is marketed as a puzzle game. However, the gameplay is extremely simple. And to be totally honest, that's how it's marketed as well. It's explained as having 75 levels and having very simple to understand gameplay. So the basic objective of the game is you have a spinning column with a ball at the top. When you press any one of the face buttons, the ball will start dropping and your point is to get it to the hole at the bottom of the column. Now the joysticks in this game cannot move the ball in any way. You really only have different abilities that are affected with the face buttons. And only certain abilities will be unlocked on specific stages when they have to do with the puzzle at hand. And ultimately there is a maximum of 4 abilities. Some of these abilities will freeze your ball for a few seconds, allowing it to make its way around some obstacles. Another ability will shrink the ball, making it able to get through smaller spaces. Another one will accelerate your ball, allowing it to make it by some obstacles quicker, and so forth. Now, I'll be honest, this review will probably not be very long because there isn't that much to talk about KOLUMNO, because ultimately we just went through all the gameplay. And I would say that basically, to start with, the only positive aspects I really liked about KOLUMNO is the ambient music that plays. It's very relaxing and very calming, so if you like to lay down, play a really easy puzzle game, it has some relaxing music to go along with that. Also, I can't knock it for its graphical presentation because it's trying to be a very simple game. It does have a very simple presentation and there's nothing wrong with it. But ultimately, my biggest problem with KOLUMNO was that the game is just too simple because it's described ultimately as a puzzle game. But I'll be honest with you, out of the 75 stages, there's at least 45 to 50 of the stages where you have a maximum of 1 to 2 abilities unlocked. It doesn't really feel like a puzzle because with only one ability to use, well, you sort of already have the answer of what you need to do to get around the obstacle. The only overall issue is finding the right timing to use the ability. Like the only time where the game actually starts feeling like you're actually trying to solve a puzzle is, I would say, in the last 20 to 25 levels, where there, when you have more than 3 abilities unlocked, well, you really have to sometimes think of which ability to use before another. And ultimately, I do even have another issue with this game, is that overall, as I played through it, it didn't feel at all like a puzzle solving game. It feels like more a reaction timing game. What I mean by that is that when you only have one ability, you know which ability you have to use, so the only issue becomes getting the right timing for using that ability. And most of the stages don't actually feel like it's your skill getting you through the level, but rather luck or just trial and error till you get the right timing. So a vast majority of the stages, I'll be honest, just ended up feeling a little bit boring to me and didn't feel at all like I was playing a puzzle game. So I mean, there's not much more to say about this game, so I think we're already ready for the verdict. Now, if this is the first video of mine that you see, I don't give a numerical score to games. I give an overall statement clarifying what my position is on buying the game. If you want to see what all those statements are, check the description of the video down below. You'll have a list of all the different statements and where they are in the list. And ultimately, my verdict on KOLUMNO is going to be some people might like it. Because ultimately, I didn't really dislike the game, but at the same time, even though the game is sold for only $2, and that's maybe its saving grace, it's that its sale price is so low that most people buying it probably won't feel bad about their purchase, but they won't feel either like they got some great value. And the problem is that the competition on the Switch, even at $1.99, is so stiff that there are way better games at a similar price. So overall, as I said, this wasn't going to be a long review because there just isn't that much to this game. But at the same time, as I said, I hope this helps you out if you were looking at buying Kolumno. So if you did pick up the game, if you agree or disagree with me, you can always let me know in the comments down below. Comments are always appreciated. And don't forget, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you liked this review, please hit the like button. It really does help out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when all my content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.